All right, so let's take a look at a system of three equations and three variables in triangular form. Okay, so triangular form is where you have this triangle shape here because you have variables that are eliminated, right? There's a 0x here and a 0x here and a 0y here, right? And the reason that that is easier is because, or the reason that's convenient, I should say, is because we have already one variable solved for us, right? So in this case, z is equal to 4. So then in order to find y, all we have to do is plug in 4 right here, right? We could do y equals 3 times, y plus 3, times 4 equals 5. So then we would get y equals 12. Keep doing that equals there. Y plus 12 equals 5. Then we would subtract 12 from both sides and we would get y equals -7, right? So now we have two solutions. Z equals -4, y equals -7. And so now we just need x, right? And conveniently we have this equation with x in it, and we can plug in the value we just got for y and the value we know for z, right? So we're going to do 2x minus -7, right, which is what we just found for y, minus 4 times times +4, right, which is what we know z is, equals 1. So then we can just simplify here. Negative turns into a positive, so we get 2x plus 7 minus 16, which is what -4 times 4 is, equals 1. So then we get 2x minus 9 equals 1. We can add add 9 to both sides. And so we get 2x equals 10. And then we can divide by 2 on both sides. And we get x equals 5. Okay. So we ended up with 5, comma, -7, comma, 4. And that was a little bit easier because we had it in triangular form, right? So that's going to be, that's one of the things our calculator can actually do for us. It can get a system of three equations like the one we saw earlier, and it can convert it into triangular form. All right. Now, one other form, kind of even more simplified, is a situation like this where it's kind of in triangular form, but it's almost instead of triangular form, we just have this one diagonal here, right? So if you look at this one's super straightforward because 0x, 0y, that cancels out. So all we're left with is z equals 57, right? And then here, the x and the z go away. So it's just really y equals -21. And then here, the 0y and the 0z go away. So it's x equals 15, right? So that's even more convenient because we just basically were given all of the answers. All right. So this is our calculator will be able to get our coefficients to be in this format, and this is called reduced row echelon form, and that's what we'll be using our calculators to get us to that format, so we can just have the answers right off the bat. Okay. So really, what we're going to do is just be able to plug in the coefficients into a matrix in our calculators. And then I'll show you how to use your calculator matrix functionality to get it to reduce row echelon form, and then we'll just have the answers, okay?